We rapped before, shoot on the Bristol Bodega joint we actually used in New York. We just killed it last night and everything. Just people often forget the DJ in your name, like being that you make so many hit records. Like, what do you want? Like, what do you got to say? Just let's say represent hip hop on the DJ front.
Oh man, it's incredible, man. Just to even be able to go out and showcase that I'm really a DJ. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people put these DJs in front of their name and never touched the 1200, and never touched a CDJ or anything to that extent. But just to come out and show people that I can really DJ, I feel like that brings them closer to me as an artist, because a lot of people don't get that because I produce so many records. So by me coming out and DJing, it's just fun all over again.
All right, and definitely one thing I definitely wanted to speak about after seeing your set last night, you brought out a few artists, one of which was a newcomer from Atlanta, OG Mako. Just wanted to speak on you being such a big producer, and he's like a ground level artist still as opposed to the artists you work with. Like, how is it keeping your ears to the streets of what's happening amongst like the new artists?
I mean, when it comes to LA, I'm the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing to get more close to the streets than me. You know what I'm saying? That's how all my records come about, just being in the streets and listening, and I pay attention to everybody's music. So when I always hear that song, I'm like, who is that? Who is this kid? You know what I'm saying? I found him, I had my boys reach out, and he came out and he rocked with me.
All right, just to expound, I know I've heard a lot more confirmations. I know speaking to you before, you were speaking on maybe doing an album, UYG, Todd Dollar spoken on that. So it seemed like it's materializing before our eyes. Like, so what's happening with that?
No, we finna go in. We're gonna do Todd's album. In the midst of that, we're gonna do another YG album, and then we're gonna work on that. Yeah.
So y'all kind of got like an incubator type thing going on, like all y'all really still starting still sex situation.
Yeah. We giving each other our own times. You know what I'm saying? I do summers, YG do right before summer, and Todd's gonna come out.
And with LA, being that LA is such a musical hotbed right now, y'all got just yourselves, you still got the Dom Kennedy, you still got all these people and everything. So like, how is that working as far as like the whole LA movement, how y'all working together to make sure everything's going?
I mean, it's only a few people making noise, you know what I'm saying? You got Nipsey, you got Dom, Casey Veggies, Ty Dolla Sign, YG, me, all the artists, RJ, Royce, TC, Rain. It's a lot of people coming out of LA, you know what I'm saying? So it's just up to us to keep it together and not blow out that candle that we just lit.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Definitely fans of your music over there. You just dropped the sign language. Killed them with that. Very creative body of work. It sounds like an album. So you can easily been your album, but it's not. So we want to know what you have in store when your album drops.
The album's going to be even more of an album.
Is it going to be kind of on the same level as it was with a lot of features? It's going to be a lot more Ty Dolla Sign.
A lot more Ty Dolla Sign.
Okay. Can you give us to some of the maybe producers outside of Mustard, the obvious, yourself and Mustard?
Mustard, myself, Nate 3D. I'm going to get my homie Cores, Fuego, E-Dan, Sledrin. You know what I'm saying? All the homies.
All right, tentatively speaking, when do you think that's going to drop?
Hopefully in January or February.
All right, and just one last question. I know I spoke to Mustard earlier. I've been hearing you speak a lot about potentially doing an album with you, YG, and Mustard. So what is that? That's a big project in the waiting.
Hell yeah, man. Whenever we can sit down and get that shit done, man, that shit gonna be a movie.